Everyone, do you remember this rose ballroom I made before? If you didn't and interested to know the step-by-step tutorial, please click here for the old video. Okay, today I will show you the detail about how to pick a good quality ballroom to make this design if you want to buy the material to make the rose in the ballroom idea. Okay, now let's go. Okay, before we compare the material, let's check which material are in the package. We will divide them into two parts. One part is the essential material and the other part is the optional material. Let's start it with the optional material. Normally, the seller will provide several types of the package, and this depends on what optional material are in the package. For some package, it has net fabric, paper, and some accessory like feather and some paper slide or some flower petal. I don't have it. And this make the difference of the package, different material and different color of the material to make different package. On this video, we don't talk about we don't explain much more about the optional item because the quality are almost the same. Okay, the most important is the essential material. I got two packages from two different factories so that we can compare the quality by checking the essential material. Okay, firstly is the pump. In fact, I don't care about the quality of the pump. If you watch my old tutorial, I don't recommend to use this type of pump. But anyway, the pump for factory A, factory B. Following is the stick, factory A, factory B, and the holder, ballroom holder. The quality are almost the same. Okay, the ribbon. I don't think it's very important for the quality of the ribbon. Factory A, factory B. And then the elastic. Actually, it's just a ballroom. Okay, following is the most important material. That is the flower and the ballroom. I got two samples from factory A and factory B. Can you find the difference? Okay, the difference is when you receive the package, the factory already how to put the flower on the ballroom. And this factory B, you need to put the flower into the ballroom. So if you are decorating a party, event, if you can buy the package with the flower already put into the ballroom, that will help you to save a lot of time. And the most important is the ballroom. Look at this ballroom. It's flat ballroom. And let's take out the flower to check the difference. If you want to know how I put in the flower, you can check my old tutorial by click here. It's hard to take out the flower. But anyway, let's check the ballroom by this way. Look at this. Factory B, the ballroom is flat and in good looking. But the ballroom from the factory A, can you see it? Let me take the other ballroom to show you the detail. Okay, for example, this ballroom, if we take out the rows, we will got the ballroom same as this type. Okay, so let's compare the quality of these two ballrooms. Look, the ballroom from factory B look like flat and round, in very good looking, right? But this ballroom, look, wrinkled, just like already used ballroom. But in fact, how about the quality? And I strongly recommend to pick the package with this type of ballroom, because if you watch my tutorial about how to make the rolls in the ballroom, there are a very important step. Procedure is we have to stretch the ballroom. The reason is to stretch the ballroom because we want to make the ballroom large and round. But it's hard to stretch the ballroom. So the ballroom from factory A, the factory already how to stretch the ballroom. Look, already how to stretch the ballroom. So you don't have to make the step about stretch the ballroom. So if you purchase the ballroom like this, it will help you to save a lot of power, a lot of time to stretch the ballroom. That will help you to make your decoration much more efficient. Also, they already put the flower in the ballroom. So, on my opinion, this package from factory A, well, the quality will be much more better than the package from factory B. Okay, the following I will focus on the quality of the ballroom. Firstly, I will put in the air into these two types of ballroom so that you can check the difference, and you will understand why I recommend to pick the package with the ballroom like this. And finally, I will show you several different types of the ballroom and tell you some detail, much more detail of the ballroom. Okay, now let's check these two types of ballroom firstly. Okay, firstly, I will put in the air with this good looking ballroom without stretch the ballroom. Okay, completed. Let's check the ball. Look, actually it's round, but the problem is, look at this line. Can you use this line? This is the lines to divide the whole ball into two parts. Actually, this line should be on the middle of the ballroom, but it moved to another side, so that means the half ball are not in the same size. This half ball will be larger than this half ball, so the line move from the middle place to this place. So that's the reason we have to stretch. To solve the problem, we have to stretch the ballroom. But actually it's hard to do that. If you watch my old tutorial, I stretch it very hard but cannot avoid the problem. But actually, the ballroom is good if you don't care about the sorting. That won't be a problem. Okay, now let's blow some air on this ballroom, this type of ballroom. Okay, look, completed. Let's check the ball. Use the already stretched ballroom. After we put in the air, look at this. The lines are almost on the middle side of the ballroom. Look, this harbor and this harbor, and the line are almost on the middle of the ball. So the come out will be much more better. If you pump in enough air, it will be much more round and pretty. That is the difference. That's why I strongly recommend to pick the already stretched ballroom. So if you order the Rose in Ballroom package, recommend to buy the package like the supplied by the Factory A with the already stretched ballroom. The come out will be much better. But actually, this package is not bad if you don't mind, if you don't care about the ballroom. The two sides of the harbor of the ballroom difference, that will be okay. In fact, we don't have to make sure everything perfect, but if you have option, pick this type will be better. And for your information, I will take this factory as my supplier, and I will show the package on my product list. If you are interested, you can find the links from below information field below this video. Okay, the following, I will show you much more detail about the ballroom. Okay, in front of you there are several ballrooms. They are different. Obviously, the first difference is the ball size. This 5 inches, 10 inches, and this 18 or 20 inch. And the most important difference is, look at this side, this ballroom and this one. The most important difference, this ballroom, the factory already how to stretch the ballroom, but this one didn't. Okay, and this tie and this tie, the factory, both of them already, the factory already how to stretch the ballroom, but the very, very important difference is the opening. Look, this opening, this one will be much more larger than this one. Can you see it? I step them together. Look, this type will be much more larger than this type. Okay, so if you want to put in the flower or any material in the ballroom, using this one will be much more easy to put in the flower or anything. So I will take this factory as my supplier. And this one, for your information, our package, Rose in Ballroom package, are using this type of ballroom. But the factory already how to put in the flower. Okay, so this is today's tutorial. Just want to share some of my opinion about how to pick the ballroom, how to pick the material if you want to make the rose in ballroom. For my opinion, I recommend to use this type if you want to make the rose in ballroom design. And for the following, I will use this ballroom to make the decoration, to show you some of my decoration idea. If you are interested, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you for your watching. Bye bye.